In a press conference held at the Uganda Media Center today, the Minister of State for Public Service alongside the Permanent Secretary of Public Service updated the media on the status of implementation of government programs by the Ministry of Public Service. According to the Minister of State for Public Service, a number of institutions have not fully implemented the special payroll audit recommendation.
A number of institutions have up to date not fully implemented the audit recommendations. The Ministry of Public Service, on the recommendation of the Auditor General, carried out further validation of officers recommended for second round validation exercise. The exercise was concluded and a total of 34,471 public officers were validated.
Catherine Vitarakwate, the Permanent Secretary of Public Service, has asserted to the fact that the government has enhanced the individual's long-term pay target by an increased percentage.
What government has enhanced is, according to the individual's long-term pay target. For example, where the long-term pay target for a constable was 1.3 million, we have now paid 40% of that 1.3 million.
A new structure has been formulated where some of the agencies and councils have been scrapped off and others merged following the government directive of implementation of structures under the rationalization of government agencies and public expenditure.
Under Ministry of Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities, the Uganda Wildlife Education Center is moving into Uganda Wildlife Authority. That's a merger. Under the Ministry of Public Service, we had the National Records and Archives Center. It did not have staff. That law has been assented to remove that agency. Under the Ministry of Gender, Labor and Social Development, we've got a National Youth Council, National Women's Council, National Children Authority, National Council for Disability, and the National Council for Older Persons. The councils are remaining, but their secretariats are being merged into one secretariat. Under the Uganda Registration Services Bureau now moves into the National Identification Registration Authority. So Uganda Registration Services Bureau remains only registering entities, companies, not a person. So that function goes to NIRA, who you are well aware are the ones who handle registration and produce our national IDs.
Honorable Grace Mugasha says the recruitment by ministries, departments and agencies have temporarily stopped due to the special audit of the payroll and validation of the public officers. However, recruitment will resume this month.
The exercise has now been concluded, and therefore the Ministry of Public Service will issue clearance to recruit this month, July 2024, based on wage availability.
According to Catherine Vitarakwate, the process of salary review is still ongoing and communication will be made once the process is complete. Hope Nyongereza, Church of Uganda Family TV, News at 8.